Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is the 27th of... Are you kidding me? I just wrote everything that was going on today and I didn't bring the paper out. Okay, I'll try to remember. Today is the 27th. I hope. Yeah, the 27th of November. It's a Wednesday. We're looking at the moon. Can you see that right in the middle of the field there? That is the moon in Libra. It's almost at the end of its, well, I don't know if we'll be able to see it again before it goes totally dark. We have a beautiful morning sky here. This is always pretty. I can see some pinks in there, right? Is that an omen? Perhaps. Anyway. Today the moon is in Libra, shifts into Scorpio later tonight. I believe on the piece of paper that I wrote it down on, it's around 7:30. It could be 6:30, 7:30 tonight. And of course, Libra is about trying to find consensus and compromise, and Scorpio is about a willingness to face something that is difficult. Now, we started early morning. There was a trine between Mars and the Sun. Mars and the Sun are both very much sort of, well, Mars tends to be moving forward. It can be aggressive, but it is a trine. So it has to do with illuminating the direction, perhaps, that you want to move in. Mars, of course, right now is in Leo, the Sun in Sag. And you're like, all right, we're going in this direction. And so there's a lot of confidence people are having. And yet, next week, Mars will be stationing retrograde. Mars is the energy of forward motion. Mars is sort of the masculine energy, right? With Venus being the feminine energy. And so Mars is going to be stopping in its tracks. And then going backwards, retreating, as it were. It's going to retreat all the way back into Cancer and then turn direct, I believe, in February and in Cancer. And then it'll come back to all the degrees of Cancer and Leo eventually that it had reached before it went retrograde. So while things on a certain level seem very optimistic to move forward, I'm not sure that things are going to move forward quite in the way certain folks are expecting. Now, take that into consideration. And also, today there is I don't know what people do. It looks like, anyway, a quintile, which I don't talk about quintiles, between Uranus and Saturn, which is very interesting. Quintiles bring out talents and in a way can bring an unexpected energy that actually aligns Saturn and Uranus in a way in which they can work strangely together, because Saturn and Uranus are as diametrically opposed as you can get, whereas Saturn wants structure and Uranus wants to blow it up. So with this quintile energy that we have today, there's sort of a way of keeping certain traditional tried and true things in place while moving simultaneously in a progressive direction. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. This is the third of three of these. The first one happened in February, the second one in September, and now this last one. So 3 is a charm. So I don't know. There's something in the air. There's something in the wind, right? We also have a square of Venus to Chiron. So there's a lot of sensitivity. People are quite sensitive right now. And I know, all of you who kind of watch me are in this, in a similar place. And thank you so much for allowing me my rant yesterday. I guess I got to the point where I felt like I needed to just, I don't want to say state my case, but state my observations about things. And there is this sense that those of us who sort of go down this road of metaphysics, or looking at things beyond the way people normally look at things, because we're looking at things from a higher perspective or a larger context, that things aren't right and we got to say it. And so I think we have to say it. I said it. Now, I don't know if we want to say it at the Thanksgiving table. So it's up to you guys, but I don't know. So anyway, and the other thing about today is that once the moon goes into Scorpio, and it's only there for 2.5 days, so it's not like it's there for longer than that, but there's a willingness to dig and a willingness to confront. So, and then right after the moon moves through Scorpio, it goes into Sag, where we have a new moon in Sag, and that's on December 1st. And the first week of December, is really quite an unbelievable week. I'm going to put the first week of December out probably a little bit later today. I'm almost done with it, the astrology of it. It's very exciting and possibly very optimistic. But I think that one of the things that I've been saying, and I said it in my class last night, is that our focused intention and our ability to visualize the world we want to see is, in a way, a power that we have. It's a power that we all have, but I think things are such. And I looked at the night sky last night and realized Uranus was sitting very close to the Pleiades. And I think that we have some superpowers that are untapped. So let's use our superpowers. Let's visualize the world we want to see. Let's visualize it in our own life, and then expand it out into the larger world. And we'll see if our magic works. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. More clouds, of course. Oh, what's that? I think that's a crow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you? I can't see it through the... Yeah, I couldn't see it through the viewfinder, but there was something just flew across. I think it was a crow. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And count your blessings. They are many. They are many. Namaste.